this chemistry. One look at you.
And we are back. Paquetá taking on 9Z. Now, Paquetá get to move to their map pick of Overpass and try to at least keep themselves up in the upper bracket in the close qualifier. My name is Fydra. I'm Nicole Extra McHenry. Paquetá, they look solid. They heated up towards the end, but they couldn't quite get the job done. Can they bring the fight to 9Z? Max, dual Berettas. Close in connector. Player's about to creep into his crosshair. This could be messy, but it's not going to go well for Max as Destiny spins, delivers a headshot. And now try to hold on to the A side, but Destiny looking good on these pistols. That's a 3v5.
Yeah, great look right here from Paquetá, finding those early confidence-building kills from Destiny right there. Is now the quick reaction to try and stack over this A-bomb set does come through, and they do have the reinforcements here ready to go. Buda finally plucking a head off the server, but he goes for a run by Nithon here, and they spot out both of the last players, so they'll be able to transition quickly in towards that B side of the map.
But the thing is, David's actually going to be able to beat them to the punch. He can cut this cross from inside a short and is going to be patient on the shot and snipe out the sky.
Jeez.
David, so precise. He's going to get all three. David just defeats all of Paquetá on his own.
Dude, that guy's aim is absolutely out of this world right there. Look at the patience on that first shot as he spots him jumping up. He takes his time, makes sure that he nails that first bullet. Second bullet out of his USP as well. Absolutely connects. And then a little bit of fight for that third, but it's still so pretty looking from David right there. That is a work of art when it comes to using the USP. No missed shots. All on the money there. Forces a force by the Paquetá, especially in a 3-on-5. They would have really wished they had that one in the bag.
Yeah, and no bomb plant either, so real messy purchase. Probably going to advance forward. Destiny deleted. And this is going to be a simple round out of 9Z. At least it's looking like. But try up close, though. He actually falls, and, well, 2 kills come back right in the feed. DGT tracking Nithon through that wall. And one last player in Yell. DGT is going to lock it all in. 9Z looking very confident to begin this one. Off on the right foot.
No question. Dealing with that force by pretty handedly. Getting the job done. Locking things on in. It's going to be Yell on a single deagle. P250 there as well, but the rest really not so inspired to get too much going here. So Paquetá getting off to a slow start here in their own map pick. But again, there's still a lot of time to bounce back here as everyone leaning over towards that B side kind of know where it's heading. You're hoping for someone to just like wildly swing monster that I have to imagine. But David,
Yeah.
you might give them exactly what they want.
Yeah, Buda swings for the entire team, but now David, oh yeah, he's feeling it. He wants all those kills at the FP9. Now DGT is going to take part in these eats. Just Yell. He gets 2 deal shots downrange, but that's that. I love it from 9Z, man. They know. They closed off the entire map. They knew exactly where Paquetá all were, and they said, we're not going to wait. I'm just going to take the round right to you. 3-0 9Z.
Yeah, really nice work from them. Only lose 2 MP9s in that round. They were able to recover that A1S that was dropped out as well. So every tool at their disposal for the first gun round coming on through. This isn't really a bonus here. Try already wielding the AWP versus Nithons. Double up on the mollies towards top of fountain there. Just getting that early utility down. Yell. We'll take half of his HP. Trying to stabilize. Get in towards position, towards long. A lot of damage taken though.
I wouldn't try that if I were you. Interesting nade lineup there.
For a wood wall, but it didn't look like it did too much damage to the player on wood wall. Only did 12 to David. Look at this 1-2 punch setup that they got towards long, though. They're going to get early contact from Max, and then Try's going to look to support him with the op.
Yeah, but Max does need to deliver on his first fight. But he hears a lot of the commotion. That's actually going to bring Try's op to bear. towards long, has the flash, and has just blinded everyone. What a flashbang put in there by Try, but eventually going to be knocked off of the angle, and ooh, tempting fate here, but the flash, again, to get Try back on the angle. Lots of support utility. It goes back and forth, though. DGT up close, though. That is the delivery of that kill onto Ale, and with venomzera so low, you'd think DGT is good for another. Try picking up more kills in the kill feed. And Yell, far removed with his AWP and the bomb, is going to do his damnness to save and not get killed after time. This is 4-0 for 9Z.
5 seconds left into the round. He is pushing forward right now instead of holding on back. But I don't think that 9Z are going to be super interested in hunting. Now that that timer has expired here up towards long as well, Buda could turn the corner, but no, he's safe and sound. All good in long bathrooms. 9Z, brilliant round though, and honestly, a huge bit of information play coming through from Try. As he gets a flash setup coming on through there. Spots out 3 players around the corner right there, so sure, it's only a 1-for-1 trade for 9Z, but they spot 2 players left on long. So you can just start to get your resources in the right place there. That's exactly what they do. That is a really well put together round from them.
Trying to speed things up, Paquetá. The barrel on in towards short. Python still has an AWP, but is going to eat a grenade to begin this round. And the boost setup. EGT.
Made noise there.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like it, but senses that there's a boost going on, and that nade touches down for nearly 100 damage. Now Ale knocked off his perch. Now Destiny, though, has made some moves, but venomzera catches a grenade. So things go back and forth. Destiny doing his damnness, but man, he's face down with 3 players. The full rotate is here from 9Z because Max is boxing them in. Python unable to find any impact just yet. And I think Max has just seen the barrel or something of the sort. Max looks both ways before he crosses the street, and Python's position noted. That's that. These rounds so clean out of 9Z. It looks so perfect.
Yeah, first off, the HEs that they toss on in right there. I mean, they started this round off by doing like at least 140, 130 damage with those HEs. Denying the boost, and then Buda finds a kill off the back of that once they commit to the boost. So just excellent utility work in the early round, and the information there in the late round from Max as well on the flank, and just really just selling that one. 9Z have really locked in on this CT side so far. Early momentum going their way. Taking a timeout though is perfectly placed here for Paquetá if they want to start pulling things back, right? Especially, I mean, such an influential T-side player on Nuke, actually still stuck on 0 kills right now. Only 1 ADR as well, so you're looking at venomzera right now, and you kind of have to imagine that he's going to need to step up here if they want to have, you know, some of this success get lifted off.
Yeah, you can't start out cold again here, Paquetá, especially when this time you didn't win the pistol. See what venomzera surging up short. A Try has already dropped Yell on the opposite side of the map. venomzera looking for that reply, but seeing nothing. Is going to concede his angle. He aggress for it, but will collect Buda at least, but a 1-for-1 is not exactly the trade he was looking for there. Still a man advantage rolling for 9Z.
Destiny just taking a pop shot right there. DGT pressing forward there. That is confidence coming through from him, man. Turning around that corner with some speed. Let's try gets the jump spot on at least one player. Not the second, though. Moving forward there, but of course, it's very difficult to catch him off guard.
The re-swing.
Keep re-peeking. It's just a deagle.
But you gotta hit the shot. You gotta hit the shot.
Give him another one.
Oh, he's gonna go with the USP. Oh, hold on. Oh. Absolutely deserved.
I think he should have re-peeked again.
I mean, 9Z are playing with no respect right now. They are just running it down at Paquetá at the moment.
Love it. I love that. maybe not the execution, but at least the confidence coming through, right? They're really not a care in this world. Once they hear that they're on pistols, man, they are hungry for those kills, those stat pads. DGT continuing a nasty performance from that last map as well. 10-1 for the guy already this early on. We were talking in that first half, he was like on 18 kills of nuke, and now he's on 10-1 in the second map. So just excellent execution here from him.
Ale. Re-clearing some space here. DGT right in front of that smoke, though, turns just as the flash pops. It was a good flash from Buda, don't get me wrong, but just a second earlier. And that would have been a clean kill for 9Z. It's a little 1-for-1. So 9Z going to fall back and think. A bit more of a passive stance, or we're going to step forward, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Stepping forward, and this could be catastrophic, as now the off of Nithon strikes, but so does Tries. And he gets to set up shop here on the A site and provide some problems for Paquetá.
There's a risk here. He has to worry about this long angle, but he doesn't really have to worry as much about his pressure towards bathrooms now. They've kind of reined it on in here, double up towards long instead. So what's the end goal here? Just try to get support ever. They've already scaled up towards long, so they're really doubling down on this B play, but it's not going their way here. Now try node.
He's going to step in the molly. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I think he would have died if he stayed in the molly for any longer, so fair enough. Flash through the smoke, though. It's not good enough. Goes too deep past Destiny's angle. It's an easy kill. And this will be Paquetá's first round. Yeah, 9Z falling back into a little bit more of a passive stance, and that just allowed Paquetá to walk up onto that A site and take it for free. Of course, when you gamble to be like that, that's just going to happen. So, it was inevitable. Paquetá do pick up their first round, but all things said, 9Z are certainly not out of the driver's seat by any means.
Not at all here. Paquetá do start to lift off, though, with their first round. We'll see if that continues here. Re-inspire a little bit of confidence. Honestly, a lot of faith put in Try right there to defend that bomb site. Once he gives over that control and they still have 2 mollies to get him out of position, that's when you feel like Paquetá really lock in that round right there in the 3v3. Systematically forcing him off the angle as much as possible. And in that 3v3, I feel like 9Z, not really pressing the issue, just having that faith that he can get the job done, which typically he can, but this round a little bit too much to ask. Look at that early utility damage again. You held down to 68. Venomzera down to 69. Taking a little bit of a chunk off their HP.
Max getting into a little bit of a brawl towards the party position. Collecting a lot of information for his unit. And now in a very awkward spot as he has to focus on multiple different angles. Pressing up long right now, Paquetá. I do not envy Max right now. A good flash, though, will allow him to peek on in and, a 1-for-1. But once again, Cole, you were talking about it, the information play.
Yeah, we've seen this play out before, right? We know what happens when these early trades come through and they spot out all that information. 2 more players over towards long. Not to say that it's a terribly long rotation, but it does give you a lot of information there. You now know, and especially with this gamble now, 3 players ready to go. Bomb is committed up long already. Molly goes in to force him off by 1 more time, but this aggression, David manages to place it well.
Lands the headshot onto venomzera, but now the entry from long. DGT behind the dice, though, is an unexpected position, but Destiny allows to swing through and clean out the site by himself. 1v2 for Buda. He's gonna dive on in through the smoke, though. Takes so much flak. Still an opportunity, though, as it's him versus Destiny. 9 HP for Destiny right now. And the jiggle peek. We're running out of ammunition. Buda, he is not gonna switch out for the reload. Will this cost him? It's between him and Destiny, and around the edge of the site. It's a patience game. Who will give it up? Whoa. Buda goes for the jump and the reload. Time is not the issue. It's the HP, and Buda's going to get the clutch. A 1v2, and 9Z Now up to 7.
Man, Buda, absolutely massive. The patience right there from him, man. So suspenseful watching them just sit and wait for so long on such low HP, and you know one bullet could do it in for either one of those players right there. And Buda pulls it across the line. The closer in that last map, if we remember, again, a big multi-kill from him in the back of silo. He wasn't really required throughout that half, but again, more influence from this player who maybe is a little bit unknown here on the 9Z team, but you can definitely get that impact out of him on a consistent basis right there. And he's going to keep these rounds rolling for 9Z. Doesn't allow for Paquetá to string 2 in a row.
A barrage of flashbangs towards party at the moment. Normally Maxes like to take some steps forward, but a really passive setup from 9Z at the moment. Letting Paquetá whittle themselves away when it comes to their utility. And it's actually worked exactly like that. With the minute on the clock, Paquetá only have a single smoke and 2 mollies.
Max got to be tested again. This guy been battling it towards long as he's going to get another flash. He's itching for like he has another one, and there it is. Same play. This time he gets one and he stays alive. So information gathered, bomb spotted. And he's still kicking.
And now the counter utility from 9Z to ensure Max gets out safe and sound. Try advancing forward with that op. Fires off a shot. Yell. Oh, he's thinking about diving through. He's sitting inside the smoke right next to Max. As it fades, who will realize anything? Yell has a player right behind him. Max will at least get the trade. And in this 2v4, 2 players walking up long. Right into Try's op, but Try couldn't hit his shot. Entry actually given now in towards his A site. 15 seconds on the clock. It's so claustrophobic, but Paquetá will be able to get in the digits. Now it's a 2v3. Max around the edge of the smoke. Ale is going to find him, but the trade is there from David. The little one-way not working in his favor. Now Nighton in from Bank. Cannot hit the first shot. Now he's pinned down and finished. 2 missed shots not going to do. 8 now for 9Z. They are running away with this game.
Buda and David were lining up a little too well right there. I was getting nervous for him. But they get the job done, really focusing in on finding that finishing fight. Locking in another round right there. David on the retake. We'll pull things through. Op, one of which is recovered. Chance for a secondary if they elect for it. Not quite going to go. Like you said, 9Z kind of running away with it here. They have a healthy lead. These clutch situations that come through consistently have to be a little bit scary for the economy, and Paquetá have to know how close they are to breaking that bank account. But they got to win these rounds instead of letting them slip narrowly like they've been doing in the last couple. Because it's still going to be those good investments coming on through. Buda can toss over a rifle to DGT. Still get those buys rolling on off for 9Z. Still, I mean, I'm seeing some vulnerabilities. 9Z, I mean, try getting, again, bested on the angle versus Nighton peeking right into it, right? There's some real opportunities with some of the individual prowess that these guys have to find these opening picks, but I feel like the coordination in the early round is just phenomenal in terms of, like, the information play and the tendencies that 9Z just are plucking apart versus Paquetá right now.
Yeah, it feels like 9Z are playing the better CT side. They're playing the better information and utility game. Like, even going into that execute, it could have been even cleaner for 9Z, considering Paquetá had hardly any utility to themselves. Try was in a better spot and all that. It could have been absolutely devastating for Paquetá, even more so.
I mean, it looks like Paquetá just, I wouldn't say one-trick pony towards long, but every round, map
they
control
love that
towards long.
Yeah,
heavy
they love
prioritized, and it looks like 9Z know this by now, right? The amount of flash plays that we've seen Max go for, it's really hinting that this is something that they've played it against, they've struggled to deal with, and now they're reacting to that accordingly. But this time, much more emphasis towards B, so it is going to be put more towards David, Buda, and DGT to lock in these rounds. Solo op alert from Python's going to definitely be a surprise.
And it finds Try, which draws so many rotates away. Just as these players creep out from Monster, but David still converts the kill. 1 HP to his name. He gets another on 1. And that now with help from DGT, delivers a 2 versus 2. And with the bomb down in the middle of the open, Destiny is going to find some trouble to plant. Pushing through now. DGT gets another. Almost converts the whole round. Now him and Max. But, oh, Destiny delivers a big one. Saving Paquetá there in a round that it looks like they should have won so easily.
Yeah, I mean, that's an excellent read from Paquetá right there. They've conditioned the constant long presence. They've seen Nithon's op every time towards long, and every time they've seen Nithon's op towards long, it means they're heading in towards A very soon. So when he finds that opening pick on a try, you can see the rotations completely sold. 9Z taking no chances. They're ready to reinforce that bomb site, but they were in the wrong read, right? How often do you see a solo op lurk on this map? It's very rare. I guess on any map, for that matter. Usually always a part of the pack right there. And that does catch 9Z off guard, but I feel like that's a gimmick that you might struggle to get away with. But like I said, man, it's just important that they get away with a round, because now 9Z, their economy's limited. They no longer have the flashes for the flash plays they've been going for. And the strong utility game here is going to be really limited to just 2 smokes now and a molly.
Oh, Try's going to commit in. And it's going to... Oh, what? Max had the help, had the support. Smoke going to be dropped forward here by Try. To allow some angles. And Nithon trying to jump up into a pistol. Oh, it could be so dangerous. Try around the edge of this smoke. And he almost gets the double. How? How is this even possible from Try? He somehow weaseled his way around the smoke and almost collects Nithon the same. But DGT still here on the site is going to get another. And on the full force buy, in such a huge pivot round like this, where both teams' economies are absolutely at their breaking point, everyone from 9Z turns up and wins their duel. 30 seconds and with no bomb. This is a save out of Nithon.
Oh, wow. Not even going to attempt it right now. It's over. Try's done enough to deter him from any further aggression right there. Just brazen play, but again, man, even in this round, you can see the resources that they put towards long. Pressuring forward with Try on the CZ, getting that early smoke down, having a rifler cover long. They just know exactly what Paquetá are going for. They switched it up for 1 round, and it did work. Paquetá, they targeted that B bomb site with a little bit of help from Nithon, but they go back to the basics, and 9Z know the basics right now. They know what you're going with.
I thought Try was so dead. You know, I thought Try was so dead, but he has the backup. It's the setup every single round. Yeah. Like, these setups from 9Z are so perfect. And it puts Paquetá back down to square one. If Paquetá win that round, simply said, they're back in the game. But now it's them taking the half buy. Deagle surrounding Nithon's op. And really, this game could just be turn out to just be a game of missed opportunities. It's, oh my goodness, it feels like Nithon should have eaten 3 dinks through that wall, but in the meantime, Destiny is just doing everything right now for this Paquetá squad. Huge impact out of him right now.
Oh, Buda, man, timed his aggression perfectly. Catches Nithon, but like you said, Destiny, a real heavy hitter here. Ooh, it doesn't test fate. Rains on that jump spotting perfectly. Does not give him an opportunity to pull things back too much. Destiny still on a rifle. venomzera on the op here. They've got to pull through big with something special right now around like this. Perfect flash, perfect crosshair placement. And aggression puts Destiny down low. There is an A side that they can maybe target here if they're quick enough. They're not. DGT's already here.
Yeah, and that's a simple first one. No trade in sight. venomzera, a good shot with the op. Now making his move. A flash through. venomzera getting charged down by the MP9 at David. No respect out of 9Z in these late round situations. Now 10-2. They do take a lot of losses in that round, though, so Paquetá, with the purchase, can still at least battle something back, but they need to just win rounds. The numbers on the board right now are not looking good, Cole.
Yeah, 10-2 right now is a very wide gap when it comes down to, you know, chances at recovery here. 9Z coming through massive on the defense, and it looks like Paquetá, like we said, you know, it all comes down to some of that depth. I need to see a change up in the early defaulting. They're putting way too much emphasis towards long, and that's been read out every single round. So what do they have to change things up to surprise? This time more presence towards connector. Try out in no man's land right there. Destiny getting active here, ready to go. Peeks out before the flash, though, and he will get caught by Max.
It's a great readjustment from Max. It's unfortunate Destiny couldn't connect his instant headshot. It's an opening kill that doesn't go the way of Paquetá. Now, Nython taking a peer in towards short, in towards the site.
Max has just cleared all the bathrooms for the most part. They're going to reinforce the B side soon.
Yeah, flash in. And David actually to quick 2 for 1. And Nython, that was his best opportunity. That nade's going to finish. Sail. Done. It's actually the bullets from DGT to do it anyways. It doesn't matter. Now there's a flank. Now there was such a huge opportunity. If Nython hits that shot that he was looking so destined for, that was just the round wide open.
Perfect jiggle from Max as well, just keeping things so safe.
Man, it's a game of missed opportunities here for Paquetá. And that is going to be that. DGT, 17 kills so far this half. It's another just monster performance out of this man.
Yeah, that's back-to-back here monster halves that he's been able to deliver in the first half of play here for 9Z, man. He's just such a solid piece of the puzzle. Got David alongside him. Max has had so many massive impacts. And again, man, you have star power and try. I think he still needs time to build some of that confidence up from the struggles that he's had. But once he gets back to like that full form like we've once seen in this roster, it just looks like he can build back immediately. Here's venomzera, hero AK, trusting a lot in him, but he's already down low, and the HE sinks for the kill.
Yep, now David charging up forward, looking to collect. Getting close to 20. Him and DGT, though, are just an indomitable duo. 19 kills apiece for these two, and it's 12-2 on the CT side of Overpass. Paquetá have a highway paved toward that lower bracket right now.
And these two on those sort of stats right here, being on towards the B side of the map, considering how many times Paquetá have hit that A bomb site, or at least tried to, it's a testament to the map control and information game that they've been working in, the trust that they place in Buda on the leftover anchoring position. Because they've been rotated over towards A, helping out that defense so many times that they've got 19 kills when they're not even going to the bomb site that they play.
David advancing forward, taking the space away from Ale, and that's 20 now. What a monster. Have 142 ADR. Like, how do you beat that? Now, I mean, what a shot from venomzera to even connect the dink there versus the op. But it's through the wall, and almost is not enough when you're down 12-2.
Yeah, and Try actually does have an exit path here. He's hearing all the pressure that's being applied, and DGT still is over towards long. They should clear this. But he turns his attention in time and yells, back's turned.
It's too easy. Now David, thinking about advancing through the smoke, but he recognizes that he's probably being watched. Nython's actually going to sneak in towards Bank. DGT beginning to clear out the site, but that actually, now that DGT is starting to clear out the site, alarm bells start to ring. But Destiny, a nice headshot on a David. Nython an open avenue into the B side. Destiny making things work again. He's been single-handedly carrying Paquetá through these rounds, but he's not going to be able to survive this one. 25 seconds, and Nython's going to make his way over to the B site where he needs to deliver an impact round here and clutch.
Tiny angle, but they're already up short right now. They're loud about this one. HE's going to chip him down as well.
They're just going to charge in. They're not going to respect Nython. First shot's there, but he escapes. He gets down. Come on, Nython. Make a round out of this one, and he does. 12-3 at the half. 9Z Just a little bit of gas needed, but Paquetá shut them down at the end.
Never felt so right with you. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on. Hope you feel the same way too. I'm gonna hold on to you. Kick back, relax, there's no rush. And wrapping things up for good. Feels like you're my first crush. Back then in the neighborhood. Higher, we fly, admire the beautiful things you do. And higher, we fly, desire these moments just with you. With you, with you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh, yeah. Never felt so right with you. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on. Hope you feel the same way too. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on. It never felt so right with you. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on. Hope you feel the same way too. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on. I can't believe it's all true. Whenever you touch my hair, I'm feeling closer to you. Nothing else can compare. And higher we fly, admire the beautiful things you do. And higher we fly, desire these moments just with you. With you, with you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh, with you, with you, with you, oh, yeah. It never felt so right with you. I'm gonna hold on to you, hold on. Hope you feel the same way too. I'm gonna hold on to you, hold on. It never felt so right with you. I'm gonna hold on to you, hold on. Hope you feel the same way too. I'm gonna hold on to you, hold on. It never felt so right with you. I'm gonna hold on to you, hold on. Hope you feel the same way too. I'm gonna hold on to you.
Nithon closing down that previous half with a little bit of a moment, and we are looking to see him at least turn up on this CT side and try to make a comeback against 9C. 12-3 at the half. It's not looking great, but this pistol round, may I say, decides basically everything in this series for Paquetá. I'm fine, joined by Cole Exner McHenry. And we have 9Z starting to press towards this party stack that Paquetá had, but in the meantime, a little 1v1. venomzera looking away from this wood wall, dueling out versus Max, who tries to flee the scene, but the dual Beretta somehow, some way, come away with 2 kills there. I don't know how that long-range spray was managed. Buda will at least answer back with 1, but the amount of map control Paquetá have should just lock this one in.
Got the body-shotting bandit right now in venomzera. Usually so sharp with the headshots right there, but it takes them some extra time there. So now they realize that they've lost this connected controlling. Well, that really sinks this one on home. A chance to try to pull things back, and Buda labor to get up on top of the elevated angle. He'll fall just as quickly though. And that's a very clean pistol, unnecessary pistol. Now Paquetá, now that they've got that one, they deny the bomb plant here, and they should be able to coast for a 5th round. I still don't have like a full faith that they can pull this one back, but It's the start of something.
Man. All right. It certainly is something. But it's going to take a hell of an individual half even then from Paquetá, because 9Z, look, they're strong individuals. We've seen that from DGT and David, who had absolutely monster 20 kill halves for themselves. They're going to need to do something to match that heroism. And it's been Destiny all the way. All of a sudden, he takes to the top of the server with those 3 kills. Something is going to have to be up there for Destiny and company if Paquetá want to come back into this one, but that is a certain start.
Full eco handedly punished right there. Pretty easy. Getting the job done. But this, of course, is going to put some limitations on this investment. Two umps, rather. Which is not something that you see every day. So venomzera and Yell, we'll see how much impact they can get out of this lacking weaponry here. Imagine they're going to try and get in their faces. 2 mollies get tossed on in. Towards the entrance of Fountain here. They're pressuring on quickly here. That's Ale looking to get activated with an early fight, but he gets bested by David there quickly, and that's going to set a sour tone. That's one of the A1s down.
Look what Try's up to as well. He just sneaks up towards bathrooms, and Yell with only a UMP goes down. I'm not really a fan of bonusing in this kind of situation, to be fair. You got to win every round you can. And 13-5 certainly looms with only a UMP of venomzera holding down the B site.
100% agree with you, right? You can't afford for these sort of economic risk. As Nithon here, he's going to press the issue. Should catch it back, turned and try. But they're already out towards Monster right now. They're going to have a huge surprise for this position here. And yeah, Buda going to catch venomzera with his back turned. They're already making their moves on in towards this B bomb site, and very much so overwhelmed as Destiny. And that's a problem. Imagine if Yell actually does have a gun here. At the very least, you could hope for like a 4v4, but instead it's a 3-on-5. You're, of course, going to make risk in that sort of position. And, it just didn't pan out for them.
Yep. And even Nithon, there are T's probing, prodding. Right now, DGT's on a little bit of a mission. Gets in towards playground. He's still holding his shift key. Now he's going to start making some moves. Nithon. Okay, it'll be an easy one. So M4 held onto NO. Buda just went down to the bomb. A bit unnecessary. So overall, yes, it's the bonus here from Paquetá, but the buy is still all over the place. But with Nithon being able to drop an M4, okay. We're into play, but 13-5. It'll take 3 rounds where, someone comes up with the triple kill. That just ends the round. That type of stuff, and Paquetá, they're teetering on the edge right now.
And we do know 9Z have plenty of players to get those sort of like big impact game closing moments. But it's all the implication on this round right here for 9Z. They got to get the job done, or rather Paquetá. They've got to get the job done right now. They can't afford to lose this round. They went all in on this investment, and Max just absolutely deals with the connector presence. Ale down early once again. 4-5, and the A defense is weakened.
Flak through the wall. At least venomzera comes back in with the kill. Where's the short end of things, but I mean, if you reswing this, you're putting really just the series on the line. He's gonna go for it, and he's gonna win it. Bold peak, but beats David. So man advantage for Paquetá.
Gets out safely as well. So now he's back in the site here, ready to batten down the hatches right now as the B flank comes on through. venomzera has taken all the reins on this round here. Further committing. And now it's just try and Buda up long. Not a lot of positioning here to deal with this. There you go. The jump spot catches him.
On it out. Player towards dumpster, but Try still readjusts. But it's Nithon who walks away with the triple kill. On the rifles, he gets the job done. And keeps Paquetá in the game. Some risks taken for sure. Even losing that opener. But a big round out of Nithon, and that's what we need to see.
Massive impact right there. Needed all of those kills, right? The long fight that he takes there is incredibly risky. If he goes down, that's, like you said, the series on the line, considering that would have very well given over a site. If he even goes down to the 2v3 there and gives over, again, that A bomb site, but he continues to hold down the line for his team. They're massive from him. Tosses in a massive HE there as well to start this round off. On an MP9, though, in this occasion here.
Ollie gets down pretty low to 31, the same. Damage exchange certainly favoring Paquetá, but overextend in certain places, and that could cost you. Python's thinking about it. It's not going to take this opportunity just yet. Now up connector, Python. Tap, tap. Deagle shots don't connect. Destiny's got his cover. And we will see a clean anti-eco out of Paquetá. They'll close down the deficit to 6. Next round is a bye, though, for 9Z. And I think we're going to see Python purchase up an op here. So, real talk now between these two teams. This is where the rubber meets the road, Paquetá. Can you start a comeback here?
Yeah, right now, some of the gun rounds, the way 9Z have been working these angles here, it feels like the opening picks have come through a little bit too easy. So, I want to see them figure out a way to unify, like we did on 9Z, where they had the flash setups to try and find those opening picks. Because right now, I do feel like it's a little bit too individualistic with Ale going for these isolated fights here. But this time, it's going to be very passive towards A, I feel like. 4 players stacked over towards B to start this round off. So, I mean, Ale has to play it more reserved. But he's sticking around in bathrooms right now instead. Python taking a deep angle towards B as well. This is going to be very valuable information here.
Yeah, you see Python cutting off that monster end. See if he can hit the tripwire. Absolutely. Does deliver onto Max. That's going to start the movement into Monster, but you can see the counter utility is already primed. The flash so effective, and the play absolutely slowed down. Now, it actually has moved 4 players of Paquetá into position on the B site.
Right, Ali's going to be tested here. It's now plan B for 9Z, but look at the real estate that they have to reclaim. And they have to get past Ale first, who's been patiently waiting for them all the while in this off angle. We'll try to be aware of it. He has been sitting here the whole round.
But he does. He delivers 12, but traded out by Try. Python on top of the dice boxes, though, couldn't hit his shot. So 9Z advanced forward, but the rotates have arrived. Yell delivers. Python connects his second opportunity. And DGT out of this round. Paquetá now closed his gap down to 5, and it looks like the momentum might just be in their favor here, Cole. This is more what we want to see.
It's a beautiful round right there. Ale gets the early information. Look at this. PGT gonna get spammed out. Oh, he does. After time. $0 to his name. An absolute tragedy for 9Z right there. They take their time out. Getting across the line here is going to be a whole lot more tricky than they initially thought right there. As they get read like a book, Ale posted up in that bathroom's position without a care in the world for any sort of long. He was just fully committed in that for the entire round, hoping that they would have to go for that last second reposition towards A. He gets that early information. He goes 1 for 1. Very valuable. But what's more valuable is the rotations that help out that A defense right there. And 9Z's starting to sweat. They're going to have to work for this closure if they want to finish this job in a sweep.
We're seeing a turnaround, especially from Python. I won't lie, individually, he's definitely was struggling earlier on in these maps. But a definite different story in this second half. Max is going to go ahead and reveal that they're on Deagles. Searching for a frag back. Ale has always been the first point of contact here on the A side of the map. Gonna drop his smoke a bit early because, oh my god, David! He had a chance, but Nighthon flicks across his entire screen for that kill. Oh, and even the wallbang. What a play there. Nighthon landing another, but Ale gets caught out in the open. Nighthon has to put up the hold here. He has Yell by his side to provide support. Could that fall? Because he's run out of bullets, but Yell is going to lock things in. Paquetá, the individuals are starting to wake up.
That's round over right there if Nighthon doesn't find the kill right there, because they were going to get caught off guard as well in the aggression. Nobody knew that he was already pressed towards long. It's a 9Z. Get absolutely trampled by Nighthon, who has turned up the heat. Now, you know, he has some extra influence on Destiny, right? He has another teammate to work with him. Nighthon has stepped up to the plate and he says, hey, I'm ready to play. Starts landing these shots after long last here. It's a really good sign. It's the op shot from Try, misses, but will he be baited into a repeat here? Because look who's waiting for him. It's Nighthon, eager for an opening pick.
And they're pushing forward, and Try is asleep at the wheel right now. Oh man, you can't just be sitting there with the bomb and just do it. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a technical pause. This round was not live. Multiple players are disconnected here. Oh, that makes a little bit more sense. Is this round play on, or is it not live?
I have no idea. DGT was down so early. What happened there?
Something's going on.
Some damage get done early. That's
yeah.
what it is.
Destiny's just gonna go ahead and lock in this round if it's live or not. I mean, huh? What's to think of this? Something might have gone down at the 9Z camp. We are in a weird situation at the moment. I think this round might just... I would have expected a restart by this point. This round might have just been live this whole time. I'm not sure. I think there's probably a dispute going on of whether damage was dealt or not. We shall see.
The big kicker here. I mean, I'd imagine that it's not live here, given that Destiny didn't like try and find that kill or anything. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, taking some time to probably discuss this. We'll get a little tech pause going on in this round here. But yeah, interesting. Yeah,
we're still kind of waiting for an update on that point. It's a bit of a certainly an awkward situation in the server there, especially as we're really getting down to the nitty-gritty and that kind of really impactful gun round that was about to take place, where that could be Paquetá walking away with now cutting the deficit down to 2, and they have so much momentum in their favor. I would say even a little bit of tilt could be going down the way of 9Z, considering they've had some opportunities to even close down these rounds.
Yeah, no doubt that this dominant half that leads into a struggled second is going to be very frustrating for 9Z. They had this run in what felt like the palm of their hand, but they cannot figure out a way to get past this defense here. And as I said, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle here, especially with like this frustration that's setting in between the issues with tech pauses and stuff like that. You know, sucking all the momentum out of them. And Paquetá have picked up where they left off, right? Nighthon stepping it up, looking absolutely brilliant. Destiny has some help now in this second half, which is a really good look. So I'm expecting to see these guys really pull through here and Paquetá start to inch their way towards the finish line. Maybe we can get that third map like we expected.
Yeah, and on the flip side of things, David and DGT have absolutely cooled off. You know, they had 20 kills apiece at the end of that half. Now they only have a single kill this entire half so far. Really cooling off now as Nighthon has woken up in the server. So some real big changes in the momentum have gone down in this game, and a comeback is feeling very, very imminent. Things to change at any moment because it's Counter-Strike. But yeah, we do talk about how this tech pause can just take the wind out of your sails, and you're in flow state, you're calling perfectly, you're hitting all your shots, and now you have to sit down, wait, and just do nothing.
Yeah.
That's a real big hit.
Yeah, it can take a toll for sure here. So we're gonna see that depth out of 9Z. Something we've talked about here is that these guys very resilient when it comes down to like closing out tough comebacks. I feel like that's been a long time case, and that's maybe some of the influence as well that Zach has brought to the team. I feel like he's such a stable factor.
Oh yeah.
So they don't have that anymore. So I'm wondering, are they going to be able to lock things in, or are they going to slightly choke out here in this map too, and let things slip a little bit when it comes down to that third?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about 9Z kind of without their father figures, sort of the man to rally the troops and get behind them and stop this comeback and get some foundation underneath them.
I think the round is replayed though.
Yeah, it seems like we're getting a replayed round out of this one as we do get a reset going. And Paquetá will have to think of a new strategy into this one as they've abandoned the connector setup and gone for a bit more forward on the party end of things. They're going to give up this A control as opposed to the previous reset round.
Try still there though. He was still looking for the opening pick. This time he has Buda alongside him in the default. venomzera taking an HE to his name, and again I feel like at any given moment venomzera can activate on the server as well and be that third influence that Paquetá have at their offer. But what has been given to them a lot of these rounds here is a lot of control towards A. Ale has been very much so isolated in some of these exchanges. Well, that's the case once again here. You're just now seeing Nithon double back. But the real estate here is going to be pretty free for 9Z if they can just take control of it.
Uh-oh. Ooh. That's actually a pretty critical smoke right now. Nithon playing on top of Dice is such an exposed position from the bathroom's angle. But deploy is smoke towards long. Third rotate gliding over. But I don't think 9Z are just going to disrespect this utility. At least they're thinking about it. Flash goes in. Ale is going to play behind this smoke. Oh my goodness. Those shots are whizzing right by his head. Going to swing past it. Ale, an opportunity try. Will connect. But Max catches Nithon out in the open and doubles entries to sight. As soon as things start going right for Paquetá, the tech pause sours the mood. And the plant is in. It might have to fall back. That's now Destiny down to 2 points of health. You don't attempt this. I don't think you do.
No. They're walking away.
Wow. That's a calamity of a round for Paquetá. They had the stack too, but it did not work out. 9Z break through, and they're up to 14.
Yeah, I mean, that's the value of the control given over, and honestly, maybe that missed smoke as well, not allowing for them to take as much space as they had hoped for. It's just such a tragic, like, missed bit of utility right there. It bounces off of a little corner. And that definitely does suck for Ale and the defense right there, but still, some of these rounds have no control. They gamble early for B. And it's worked out before, but Ale was way deeper in position. He got the early information. This time around, they're trying to rotate in. They're getting caught in transitions, so it is a really tough position to be in right there. But at least they walk away with 2 saved rifles and plenty of reserve to get these investments rolling once again. So 9Z, it's still not going to be easy to grab 15.
Oh, David almost goes 100-0 through the mollies. Try if he needs a grenade early on. Paquetá's simple utility. And not really anything behind it.
David's pushing quick towards long, and maybe that 100-0 nearly taken. It'll be worth it in the end if he gets a flank like this, and no one's watching long.
Oh, this is actually this could be devastating. Nithon only now is getting into position, but he's making his way towards dumpster. There is no information towards long. He's about to swing right into David right now, and he goes down. Nithon goes down. And now Ale's position is so compromised towards the front of bathrooms. He goes down to Buda out in the open right now. Yell burns down to 6 points of health. And in the meantime, DGT cutting off rotations. It's just Destiny on towards the A side, and he's on 28. The HP so low for all parties involved. But Destiny must clutch this round to keep the comeback going for Paquetá.
Buda hasn't committed, though. Look at this. He gets sold on the fake right now. A smoke from mid-sight's going to completely lock Destiny in position. And this is a masterful reposition from DGT. Sells it, but then he gets his way up connector. Destiny's going to be arriving late to the party here as the bomb gets planted now. And Buda, can he get out safely? That's a big question here. And the answer is going to be no.
Only 28 HP for Destiny, though. And DGT on 10. Destiny, is he going to hunt for this fight? DGT thinking about the swing. The timing is good for Destiny, though. And he's going to pick up the clutch. A mandatory clutch for Paquetá. As they are going to jumpstart their comeback with that 1v2.
So much confidence in this guy to clutch that one out as well, man. You just know if you're on his team right now with how well he is performing, that's a round that's locked in. He doesn't have great odds. But just the split-second decision-making, the dive in towards B, but the quickness in the rotation back up towards A as well, man. I thought that smoke was going to sell him completely towards B, but absolutely brilliant from him. Well-read situation. There's still money to go around for 9Z. Blessed off the bomb plant, but job's so difficult. Look at that HE tossed in. DGT tossed in. They're down to half HP off of that.
Oh no, but Ale is in such a horrible position in this round. He's desperately fighting out for something, but nothing gives. And also Destiny, the absolute hero that he was in this game, is down at the start of it. It's a quick 3 versus 5, and all the heroes are gone.
The double up in connector from Try and Buda has been so deadly for Ale whenever he tries to take these early fights, man. It's not comfortable at all. The utility that they use is so systematic. The flashbang that got tossed in by Try right there. The 2 mollies that they used to flush him out of position. There's just no safety in that advanced angle.
It's also not looking good for Nython right now. He's about to get wrapped from the long bathrooms.
Ooh.
Starts to feel the pressure, sure. Oh, he's sticking around. This could be problematic. Nython, he's pushing in towards top connector right now, and I think he's just a dead man. Yeah. He's eliminated. 2 versus 5. 2 players here on the site. Max trying to clear things out. He hasn't actually found venomzera, and Yell playing the jiggle peek angle. Both players have been spotted out now, though, so time to pack your bags. We're off to the A site, and that should just be able to lock in this round.
It's got to be a save. Yeah, I don't know if they're too interested here. So now it's up to DGT to contain them into the site. You don't have to go hunting, but you can probably find some players walking right into your crosshair if you play your cards right. They are going to hunt here. They're already in heaven here, and oh man, venomzera. A little too sharp right there, but his teammate gets dealt with. He's looking to stick around here for a fight, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, 9 bullets remaining in the mag. Headshot angle being played right now from David. I don't think 9Z want to give up any more of their guns because their money is in a bad position all the same. Now they start to close that net. venomzera is about to get spotted out here, but also flanked by Buda, so no guns saved. And the money for Paquetá, it's a bit all over the place. venomzera has money to buy, but the rest of the team doesn't. Either way, they have to put their backs to the wall because they're facing off against Series Point from 9Z.
Placed all their chips right now into Nython on the op. There's venomzera now glass cannon with the deagle. No armor to his name with 5.7 and MP9. This is a scrappy buy here, but Paquetá, they have their 2 stars of the show here in the second half with the weaponry to get the job done. So can they deliver for one more round? Can they show up for one more time?
Nython delivers just that. Takes down Max, who's been on the aggressive angle. But Ale in towards top connector. Gonna need some help. Nython also eating the flash right now, so out of position. They're gonna go for the run boost here. Yeah, this. No way! No way, Nython! Oh my goodness! If that's anything to start something, those shots right there certainly mean the world. But traded out DGT. Oh my goodness, it's going right back. DGT and Buda have found 2 kills in total. Now venomzera even swinging on in, but he connects his shot. 1v3 now for Buda. And his opponents are armed. What a play there from Nython.
Surreal right there. His opponent here around the corner does not have armor, though. The op needs to land the instant shot there, and it will. venomzera will sneak it on home. Tosses Nython the AWP right there. And he sure does make good on that promise. Maximum risk from venomzera. He's on a deagle, no armor. And says, Nython, you've been playing good this half. We need one more round out of you. And Nython says, I got you. What a brilliant performance from him in the second half here. Paquetá, they will stay alive for another round longer. And likely even more here. As the investment's not pretty. Deagle's scout in the hand of Try. It's a half buy coming through from 9Z.
Just a couple of Deagles. Playing forward right now is Ale. And even Try is sniped down. Towards long. And this round is looking like a shutdown. 3 players are here towards the A site. David tagged up. And knocked down. It's looking procedural here. Little boost action about to be assembled. And patient there from Nython to take down Buda. It's looking perfect here for Paquetá to get to 12. They get 3 more rounds to at least force overtime.
I could give him to DGT. Does have armor. We'll see how much they can find here. There's a lot of emphasis put on towards this A side of the map here, and I feel like maybe some slight reinforcements needed. If venomzera goes down here, that is going to really scare off a couple of 9Z players. But look at this timing. He's going for 20 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get that help here, but the scout, no, the deagle comes through from Max, and that is going to be the B bomb site. Relatively vulnerable. Destiny dropping into the site. Has he been seen? No.
But DGT snipes another? Are you kidding me? But doesn't matter. Destiny is still such a hero for Paquetá that no heroics will be able to beat him. So 3 more rounds needed for Paquetá to bring it to overtime. Just a couple bit more of heroics, like we just saw there from Destiny, and we could see an overtime comeback. But there's a bye for 9Z.
Both teams looking incredibly sharp here right now. Destiny, though, and Nython delivering that full house of a performance right there in that last round is exactly what you want. 3 more required. So close to pulling this one across the finish line here. venomzera chomping at the bits to get another opportunity towards this B side here. Destiny elevated angle, but he will fall off. Not going to stick around on that boost for too long.
Holding a 4-man B stack, Paquetá. Ale alone on the A site has been like the one exploitable factor of this CT side.
Yeah, again he falls. The first pick there. Luckily, Nython this time stands alongside him. But a trade comes
lucky
through.
to be alive. Nython with another, but eventually removed by David. Took one step too far. Rotates have arrived, though. 2 riflers here on the site. Yell with the flash from venomzera is going to be a spray down. A 1v3 for David with this op is not looking likely. May I say that? And I think he's just going to back away and try and hold on to this one for Try. Another huge round. Nython delivers a double. He's hit 31 kills. What a rebound from what was that first half.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like he was in the right position so many different times. He sets himself up for success. He just needed to land the shots. It was the same case in the first half of Nuke, if you remember. He was just completely struggling, missing those opportunities. He started to warm up late into the map there, and it's the same case, but this time, that much extra influence out of him. You're getting extra mileage out of Nython right now in terms of the multi-kills. The re-peeking of these angles, the constant pressure, And even if Ale is like you said, that one weakness it seems towards that B side or A side of the map, or in the defense entirely, it feels like Nithon reinforces it so much more.
Now, just trying to speed through right now. Try. As an AWP, it's trying to be prepared for the jump spot. In the meantime, David has just swung out Party and deleted Destiny. The heaviest hitter is down.
Rifle can be retrieved as well easily. It's a free gun for David. A free opening pick right there. Destiny, I'm sure it's a shock to his system here as Ale still sticking around, still taking an advanced angle, and he's still isolated right now.
You know, that kill on a Destiny, it might sell the fact that Nithon is over towards his B site. You don't see him playing over towards B that often. Oh, and Nithon, he's making so many sounds with this scope that I think DGT could have heard something. In the meantime, David, marauding up long, is going to find Ale. David's doing everything on his own here, and this could be the series right now, as David's going to continue pressing forward and run through the entire A defense. What on earth has this man just done? He's looking for the next. He's looking for the fourth. He's looking to end the game on the spot here. The Eagle is out. Nithon at least will lock one in, but venomzera, he comes up with a double. He gives his teammate and Nithon a chance to try and clutch. But now, out in the open, Nithon, he flicks for it. How is this round even a possibility for Nithon? 28 HP. And he has a deagle beneath him. Nithon just playing utter patience right now. Max. Beneath. Oh, the both players turn around, but Max will be able to flick around just in time. The comeback denied. And that'll see Paquetá head to the lower bracket.
That is so unreal right there, man. As close as can be, and you almost guarantee that Nithon's going to pull that one across the line as soon as Max turns his attention away, but he has that second sense right.